Thank you very much.
Mr. Kalfin for 2.5 minutes.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I would like to thank very much the Commission and especially Vice President Kroes for submitting not only this directive but the whole package related to cybersecurity that I think is very important for all those European citizens and companies that are using very extensively the global network. And I would include in this package also the cybersecurity strategy, the extension of the mandate of ENISA that we did together also in the Parliament, and this directive about the network information security. There are three questions that this directive has to answer. Who reports, who has to report and to disclose information if there are some breaches of security, what type of information has to be reported, and to whom this information is to be reported. Being about disclosure, this directive very rightly incentivizes the businesses and the companies and the enablers of Internet to take an additional care about the Internet security. But I think that in order to give safety to the business, we have to be as precise as possible in answering these questions. I am not satisfied that the public sector, as originally proposed in the draft directive, is not anymore in the draft which is to be voted tomorrow by the Parliament. I don't think that only the private sector has to report and the public sector being excluded from that. I would not agree to include the software and hardware producers, because that would impede very much the work of small and medium-sized companies and including Internet developers. I think that reporting to different entities or single points of contact in the different countries without having a uniform reporting mechanism, for example, to the national certs, has the risk to create different cultures in the different member states when dealing with this type of information. And this is very important, since when a company is active in several of the European member states, an arbitrage in regulation might create difficulties and additional problems for companies working in on these markets. Another question that is to be also answered until the final adoption of this directive is the two-way information. It's not about reporting to the single point of contact, but also giving back information to the companies how this process is dealt in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Nyní se svým příspěvkem vystoupí pan Tošenovský.
And now Mr. Toshenovsky, please.
Vážený pane předsedo.
Thank you, Chair. Dear Commissioner, as the world of technology develops further and further, information technologies play an ever greater role.